So that's why I'm just getting out of my comfort zone and
My name is Tony Thomas, and you're watching Hardwired Exotics on YouTube.
what's up, YouTube? So, man, all these YouTubers out here make this whole YouTubing thing being on this side of the camera seems so easy and natural. It is not it for me. As you know from a past couple of videos ago, Craig's not going to be with us for a little while, which is completely fine. And today I am actually filling in for Tony. He has been busy working, as y'all all know, and we've been meaning, him and I, to sit down and do this video together, but life happens, and that's okay. So that's why I'm just getting out of my comfort zone and getting out here and getting some content for y'all, so I hope y'all enjoy it. As you can tell from the title of this video, it is all about what's it like being a wife to a snake breeder. I absolutely love it. Like, I never imagined myself living the lifestyle that I live now. So when Tony told me his idea about breeding snakes a long time ago, I was like, that is just crazy. I didn't realize, I was so closed-minded about the idea that I didn't realize that there was like a huge world out there about reptiles. I mean, it's no different than people who love dogs or guns or cars or dance. I mean, you know, to each your own. One of the coolest parts about being a snake breeder wife is just seeing his success grow. Watching him go from like having nothing and just building this business up day by day. I mean, in life, with any business, there's always room for growth and there's always room for improvement. And watching him climb to just get better with his facility, to get better for himself as a breeder in general, that's pretty cool. That is really, really cool to see, in my opinion. I've heard a lot of wives like complain about, oh, not another snake and this and that. Well, for me, the reason why I'm not like that is because, for one, when Tony sets his mind up to do something, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try his best to do it right, to learn everything about it, and to take off with it and go. And that's exactly what he did. So I don't really care if he goes and buys $10,000 worth of snakes, because I know he's going to turn around and make double, possible triple that later. I mean, if you trust your partner in this business, or any kind of business for that matter, and if there's that ground line where, you know, all the bills that need to be paid are going to be paid, there's food in my house, you know, do what you want, make this business happen. I mean, any business is like that, any. And as most of y'all out there watching this that are in relationships, you know, like, it's about compromise. I mean, not one person's gonna be right all the time, and not one person's gonna be wrong all the time. And it's not my way or the highway. You're a team. So coming together and trusting your partner. So, I mean, that's what it takes. If you want to go from ground zero to where we are, or even further, I mean, as a wife of a snake breeder, that's what it takes. Pros and cons for the facility being on our property. at our house. Pros would be definitely being home. The snake room's like right here. If Tony's gone elsewhere and I need to run in here and figure out the temperatures, I'll be here. Him working and cleaning snakes and stuff, he's here at home. Our children can sit here and watch him work, because I think that it's really important to teach our children what good work ethic is. Like, in order to survive in this life, you have to work, you have to make money, because it takes money to spend money. So I learned that early on in life, and even though I quit my day job and have, a hobby job and all this good stuff and help out with like YouTube and stuff like that, I still understand the importance of work. So the facility being here and our children being able to watch their daddy work, like physically work, clean, take care of these animals and feed them and all that good stuff, I like that. I like that a lot. Another pro would be meeting new people. A con for meeting new people, though, I'm very picky about my home. I don't particularly like people that I don't know come in my house. Another con to the facility being on our property would be when families come and they bring children and they're too busy involved with the snakes to where they seem like they almost forget about their kids. And it feels like sometimes they pawn them off on me. And I'm not going to be rude, because I understand the importance of, well, for one, respect. Two, this is a business, so, But I do know how to separate myself from that situation. So something you have to take in consideration as a wife to a snake breeder is your husband is going to be on his phone making that sale, making you, him, and your family some money. So that means when you're on vacation and you're at the beach playing or wherever you like to visit, when he whips out his phone, 9 times out of 10, it's work related. Or if you're sitting down at dinner and somebody calls and it's something to do with a snake, guess what? He has to take that call. Well, you don't really have to, but if you want a successful business, if you want money on food on your table, light bill, all that good stuff, that you have to take that into consideration. Now, I will say at first it was very aggravating having to deal with it. I know I've complained to him at first about it a lot, but he always makes up for it some way, somehow, and I know for a fact that he's doing what he needs to be doing for us, for our family. And that's okay. At first it is aggravating, but if you just keep that mindset, it's good. There have been times where I have taken his phone away from him and said, you know what, I'll deal with the customers for you. That way you can have time with your kids. Simple as that. True, I don't know much about snakes, but, you gotta have that balance. And, yeah, it might be aggravating us, but think about how overwhelming it can be to them. They don't always want to be on their phone dealing with business related stuff. They need breaks too. Overall, though, it's really not that bad, and it's not that big of a deal for us, because like I said, he's really good about balancing out, making that time for us, and having, he knows when he needs to make that money or make that sale or how important it is. So that's also really nice. Tony is my absolute best friend. He has been my best friend before I even started falling in love with him, okay? So we go way back, and I have always trusted his opinion. I've always trusted him in general. So I think being a wife to a snake breeder, you have to have that trust. But for the husbands, they also have to be able to guide the business. They have to be able to know, like, okay, these bills have to be paid before I go spend a crap ton of money on these snakes over here. Like, there has to be that balance, and Tony's really good about that. So I hope I covered enough of questions or ideas about what it's like. I don't know. I guess I covered everything. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, hit the bell, do all the little fun things. And Tony and Craig will be back on here soon. Peace out.
Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe. Bye!